By not involving men in the fight against FGM is like a doctor treating the symptoms of a disease and ignoring the disease itself.
Men are the cultural leaders. Most of them, they are the gatekeepers in the society. They are listened to. They have power in their families.
Engaging men is something that is working. Of course, working closely with religious leaders, traditional leaders, gatekeepers is also something that is fundamental.
The right people to be targeted in anti-FGM are men.
Men are the head of the house. Mwanaume akikataa kitu, hata mama anakataa. Hata uzakataa.
If men can stand firm and say, for all those ladies who went through FGM, we are not going to marry them, I'm very sure there will be some sudden change.
Those who came before us saw FGM mainly as an issue to do with women. But right now, ending FGM is everyone's business. Men are very key because if you look at all the reasons for FGM, most of them, they point to increasing marriageability of the girls. And who are the potential husbands to these girls? They are the men. The key policymakers are men. When you go to the church, it's men. When you go to the parliament, it's men. Okay, so we need really to have the men on board.
It is very easier for a man to speak to another man on FGM. When women speak to men, it will not be easy for men to open up. They don't take the information seriously and they don't want to feel inferior. Men do not share their issues, so we encourage them to share their problems. I've seen so many men coming out talking about the challenges they have seen with their spouses, the problems they have had of their daughters because of FGM.
Nimetoka shule, mimi ni mzee. Kwa nini siku 3 nimewekwa pale? Kwa sababu hatari ya mtoto wangu. Hatari ya mjukuu wangu. Ile picha ya jana, wengine wametoroka.
Men definitely change completely. In fact, we have seen men saying that they will not allow their daughters to be cut. And even we have seen sessions where they come the next day with their wives and they commit in front of the participants that we will not allow our girls to be cut.
Na pia mapisha ambayo tuliona hapa. Na pia mliona yangu jana nikiona hii sijui nani alishukua. Nilienda hapa nikaonyesha mtoto wangu. Nililia kwa sababu huyu mtoto wangu alikuwa kiasi ya mtoto ya msichana yangu jana.
Mtoto mumia. Mtoto amumia. Sisi tunasema sasa mimi mwanaume gani mimi? Mimi ni mwanaume niko nyumbani. Mtoto wangu mwanamke anabeba nenda studio mimi nakaa nyumbani. Pia Sadia anasema ala hapa. Nilijikaza ile mtoto vile nalia, mtoto wa maka 7. Wacha ile maka 13. Ile mama vile amenyemelea. Hata saa hii nikiona.
Saan wixii life gabdhii laga gudayo wax aan la dhowri karin oo dhibaato leh aan sida hadda ay tahay xaalad aan u ogeyn baan aragnay waan ka xunnahay raali kama nihin awal aadaan lahayn oo caadadii mataqaanaa ee Soomaalida sida badan ku dhagan tahay
ya kabisa kusikia vibaya ama kustuka kwa ile picha tulionyeshwa.
Tulishtuka sana, hatukujua kama kitendo kama hiyo kinafanyika. Tulishuhudia na macho yetu, ile video ametuonyesha, baadhi ya wazee walishinda kuangalia, kumbe watoto wachanga wanateswa kiasi hiyo. Na mara nyingi sisi tulikuwa hatukujua kama wazee.
It is very easy to convince a man not to cut our daughter because of the problems that our daughter may experience. Tell them this thing is done to your wives, your sisters, your daughters. You will contribute money for medication, and with that, they start now thinking about themselves, think about their life, and mostly they commit to change. What do you know, Makusumu Baba? Dads do not talk to their daughters. But I thought that if we bring dads and daughters together, we can enhance communication. I told them now, can every man sit with his daughter? Can they know their names, the schools they attend, and the subjects they love? Some parents even confessed that they did not even know the names of their daughters. It was surprising. A dad do not know the names of our daughters. And you could now see where the problem started, because there is no connection between these dads and daughters. And that brought them together, and they could talk The dads were so excited. They said, in fact, it was our first time to listen to our daughters, to know the problems they experienced. It was very exciting, and it worked very well, and it's working.
Muslim leaders have delinked the Islamic religion from female genital mutilation, saying the act is sinful.
The circumcision of women is not allowed in Islam.
Media is very powerful. Media plays a very critical role in debunking myths. When an expert talk about the same in media, community members understand. Everyone, everywhere, they can access community radios, they can access mobile phones, and that will help. But the most important thing is to sustain the work. Community dialogue, community engagement, training, media engagement, because that is very critical.
Hatua ya nyumbani ni ya baba. Mimi nikisema nimekataa kwangu nyumbani nisifanye kitu, hakuna kitu utafanyika. Tusidanganyane. Tusilaumu mama.
Men, if they become agents of change, if they start speaking against FGM, definitely it will come to an end.